I'm Nancy Lanphear from Songaia Cohousing in Bajo. Songaia is a combination of words, and it means Song of Gaia. And we sing, so we're a little unusual. I know Ananda sings too, so I can't claim that to be just our own. But we do love to sing. And we have 33 members. 9 of them are children, and so our ages, we're very intergenerational, 4 years old to 77. And so we do have a little bit of each generation. I chose this evening to speak from 3 categories as the benefits of living in community, or in my community. One is material, one is emotional, and one is spiritual. And of course they overlap because life is interdependent and interactive. We have the usual benefits, such as guest rooms, laundry room, woodworking shop, common house, but we own our own units, which at my age and my husband's age, we really appreciate having our own space. And so that really is very special to us to have our own house. But we share the other parts of the community. The food program that we have and the garden, I would say, are part of the material benefits, but they leak over into the spiritual for me. And I'll say more about that in a few minutes. But our food program is somewhat unique in cohousing communities. We eat 5 meals a week together, and we pay up front, so there's no figuring out how much this meal costs and how much that meal costs. We pay up front, and then we have an open pantry. So the people who pay for the whole program, which is $120 a month per adult, get a pantry that you can almost exist on the food that's available to us for $120 a month. And we feel like that's a real blessing. In our gardening, some of our members are getting old, and some of them are not able to participate in the garden anymore. And so we have just have now a garden manager intern, and she has lived at Songaia before, has come back, and wants to garden for the rest of her life. And so we're very excited about having her to coordinate the garden. My husband has ALS, and I don't know if you all know about that disease, but it's a degenerative disease. And when I talk about the emotional support and benefits of my community, I have to go there because 2 people tonight will be coming to put him to bed. A couple people come in the morning to help get him up. They exercise him every week or every day. It is like living in heaven, I think, to have so much support and so much love for us. I don't know how people manage, when they live alone and have that kind of situation. So that's the one piece I wanted to talk about. There's a lot more. The kids come over and give hugs, and it's just an incredible place to live. And one of our guidelines is that everybody needs 3 hugs a day, at least. And one of the little boys, when he was about 9, said, "I'm going to give you 2 because that'll kind of get you started." Our spiritual, and I want to talk about how our food program sort of rolls over into the spiritual realm. One of the learnings, or one of the things I know about communities is oftentimes, not always, it's very hard to have anything equal in community. Some people put in more energy, some people take out more energy, some people put in more time, and so it's hard to know how do you balance what people contribute and what they get from community. But our food program does this, and we all pay the same, and we all put in 1 slot, we call it a week, either cook or clean up for one of the 5 meals. But the exciting thing to us is that we're learning from hard facts that there is a place where life comes to you as enough. It's enough. You get more than I do, and it's okay. You take less than I do, and that's okay. But I have enough. And so I think that's one of the things that we love about our food program, is that reminds us every day that life doesn't come in equal chunks. But you can decide what's enough. Our spiritual life has been evolving. Most of us, many of us, attend churches, different churches. Some people are not churched, but our common social life, spiritual life, is much more earth-oriented. We celebrate the solstice, we celebrate the equinox, we celebrate May Day, we celebrate Earth Day, we celebrate whatever we want to celebrate. But the one time I'd like to share most of all is our Thanksgiving. And we celebrate New Year's, big deal. We say Christmas is for families, but New Year's is a community event, and that is a big deal. We go for 2 days and have all kinds of ways to celebrate. But our Thanksgiving, for me, is very special. We use the Iroquois Thanksgiving address as kind of a context before we have our feast on Thanksgiving. And it's a way of connecting together in giving thanks for all of the creatures of the earth, the trees, the water, the rocks, the moss, the birds. And the way we've done it is that we have a huge altar in the middle of the room with symbols of different characters and creatures. And someone speaks for the trees. There's a little written thing that they could say. And then we have a witness, which is spontaneous. And first year we did this, we thought, oh, the kids would want to read, and then the adults could do the spontaneous one. The kids said, no, we're going to do the witnesses. And they, awesome. And thanks for the trees and why. And the situation with the trees and why we need to be related to the trees. And so that's about an hour-long event at our place. That is, and then after the witness, each witness, we all say, and now our minds are one. And that has been a real joy and a real glue that has held us together as a community. We are in our 10th year, and we expect to continue for a long time. I mentioned my husband was not well, and he's been one of the elders in the community. Another elder, Stan Crow, died in November, and so the 2 oldest men in the community are gone, and we are the ones that founded the community. And it's just been wonderful to see the younger generation. There's been no, oh wait, who should do this now? It's just happened. And so the torch has been passed, and it's been just a wonderful experience. I love living in community, and I wouldn't live anywhere else. Songaia. If you had 2 G's, it would be Songaia, but we just cut out 1 G.
And it's located
Boston.